Alright guys, so I'm going to do a vlog about my plant situation. I have a lot of plants here in the studio. It's where I'm at right now, is in the studio. And all of my plants are behind you. So I'm going to show you what the situation is, and then it'll take some days or weeks to kind of figure out what's going on, but I'm going to kind of document the whole thing and take you along for the ride. So here we go. These are my plants, and this is where they're at in the studio. Here, let me give you like a bit of an overview. Over here is where I do like all of the shooting primarily, obviously, because I'm forced to. And then over here are all of the plants. I think I'm going to take all of these down, and I might add in like 1 or 2 shelves just to add some more space for the plants that can handle that indirect light there. And then it's seriously a mess, guys. My plants are taking over my studio and causing me to have to find new ways to manage this. So the plan at current state is possibly a couple shelves, and then what I was thinking is maybe adding in a long kind of shelf just above like that power outlet there, a long shelf just underneath like this window sill. So I was doing a little measuring to kind of figure out what I'm going to get at Home Depot. I've done this before, but now that I feel like I'm actually ready to go and buy the crap today, I'm like just double checking all the measurements. Now, I just didn't realize that it was going to be a full 5 feet that I'm going to need, so I'm gonna go check the car and see if I can fit a 5-foot long like block of wood or whatever. Anyway. Okay, so I have my apple boxes holding the thing up. I sanded it down lightly, not like intense like, but just sort of around the edges with all the raw kind of bits. And then I measured out where I wanted the legs to go, marked them with a pencil, and glued them with wood glue. So we'll see if down the road I need to reinforce it with some screws, but I have a feeling that it'll be fine this way, considering what the purpose of it will be for. And so then I'm just gonna let this sit here and dry as I clean up the space that it's going to go in, and then we'll put this in its place even if it's not fully dry, because I feel the weight bearing on it will actually be fine and helpful actually, so it'll be fine. And then, yeah, so that should tidy this up a bit. So right now I'm going to clean all this up, and then we'll put the shelf in place and see where we're at. All right, guys. Sorry, the GoPro died, so we're on here now. So here is the result. It's not like finished by any means, because what I have to do now is, of course, give a plant TLC day, because some plants aren't even potted, some need repotted, some need fixed, some need propagated and saved and discarded. I don't know. There's just a lot that needs to happen. My plants need some love. This is definitely going to improve so many things, because with this alone, for one, I have more floor space, and 2, I can easily water them now, whereas before I had a very difficult time getting to all the plants. Now, like I said, I'm not finished because I'm going to wait a day or so and see how the plants react to their new environment, and then kind of move them around, switch them up, and redo like the shelf space and everything, because like he's not staying there. He won't be very happy there. he was there before and didn't like it. That's how I know. Anywho, I'm going to kind of just watch them react to their space so that I can move them around to where they're happiest. But this is a win as far as I'm concerned. The shelf worked out perfectly. It's the perfect measurement. I measured it like 3 times, so I would hope it's right. And the leg thing worked out perfectly. To reiterate what it is I purchased for like $15. I purchased a 8-foot board, and I think this is like 1.5 inches. It said it was 2, but it's not. And then I cut it to 5 feet, and then the remaining 3 feet were just cut in 1-foot increments, right? To give me 3 legs for the stability. And then I just wood glued them because I didn't think it would be necessary to screw them in, considering this was its purpose and the weight of the plants and everything is just reinforcing the stability. But if anything happens, I'll just screw, add some screws in to the legs. Since the wood glue's already kind of keeping them in place, it would be easy to add screws in later if I felt it necessary. So that's the gist, guys. I'll put in some before and after photos, and there you have it. That's my plant situation all fixed up. So this is, I want to say another thing that this is going to benefit is each plant was having a hard time getting optimal light because there were just too many in one spot, kind of all crowded together on the floor and on those tables that you saw. And even back here, there were too many. And so now with this, it adds some more space so they can receive more of the light. So I think a lot of them are going to be quite happier than they were before. But like I said, we're going to see how they react. And I'm especially going to watch him. He quite liked being back there, but at the same time, he didn't, so I don't know. We'll see if he likes this spot. I am rambling now about plants, and yeah, but there you have it. Ta-da!